Wings, potato skins, pizza, and that dip. Honestly, I was looking forward to that more than the damn game. But I suppose watching football with Easton and his friends wouldn't be so bad either. Though I was a little concerned about that friend group, possibly including the girl I'd seen leaving heart eyes in the comments of every last one of his Instagram pictures. I could admit it was silly of me to have even paid attention to such a thing, but once I noticed the trend, I couldn't unsee it. And after learning from her bio that she was also an employee at Kincaid and Moore Co., I was left wondering what else was happening at those offices. Not that it was any of my business. Easton was young and handsome and single and making good money. It was inevitable that someone would be checking for him, and he deserved the attention, deserved to engage in the kind of casual dating that led to a real relationship and beyond, like a normal person, instead of whatever we called ourselves doing long ago. Suddenly, I was rooting for him and old girl. Bitch, quit lying, I thought to myself with a giggle as I pulled my jeans up over my hips before finding a black, off-the-shoulder sweater to pair them with. And after putting on some cute leopard booties to complete the look, I was feeling myself, for the first time in a while, impressed by what I saw after doing a slow 360 in the mirror, since it looked a hell of a lot better than the chick who was in Target looking a whole ass mess earlier. If nothing else, I was about to redeem myself. Just the thought of doing so put a little pep in my step as I stuck a hand outside to discover the temperature had dropped even more with the sun. And even though I consider my clavicles a part of my outfit, I was forced to cover them for the sake of not freezing, adding some gloves to the mix before grabbing my gift and heading to Easton's new spot. The address alone told me he'd upgraded from the modest one-bedroom he lived in during his time as an intern. But I still wasn't expecting the nice-ass townhouse I pulled up to in 18 minutes flat. A modern build, with all the sharp lines and excessive windows to show for it. Evidence that Kincaid and Moore was paying Easton quite well. Honestly, I was tempted to ask him if they were hiring, but since the two of us working together hadn't exactly gone over smoothly the first time, I planned to keep that question to myself. Something more important coming to mind once I realized I was the only car in his driveway. Am I early? Or are they late? I asked myself, glancing at the time to see it was only 5 minutes before the game was set to start. Then again, football games were long, so maybe everyone wasn't as pressed to get to the dip as I was. That explanation, the one I decided on, until Easton opened the door looking very underdressed. I mean, it was his party and he was at home, so he could wear whatever he wanted. And he looked good in everything he wore, these Nike Tech sweatpants included, so I wasn't quite ready to complain until I saw the slight frown on his face in reaction to my arrival. Am I too early? I'm sorry, I can leave and come back when you're ready.